The damage being done through alcohol and drugs will kill you, will kill your health, kill your confidence, everything else goes with it. So you choose. Will you choose drugs and alcohol, or will you choose the people that you love the most? It's exactly what you're doing when you keep resorting back to that fuck ass shit. Lessons from a gangster: how to stop doing drugs or alcohol. This is a formula that I've used and I've helped so many of my clients use in the past. And it's really looking at the most important. If you have more than one child, looking at all of them right in the fucking face and telling them, fuck you. Because that's what you're doing. Indirectly, that's what you're doing. And sometimes the ripple effect that your addiction might have is worse than just some fucking F word being thrown around. You're choosing your drug, you're choosing alcohol over the most important person of their life. You're telling them it's okay to be a fucking crackhead. You're telling them it's okay to be an alcoholic who's just destructive. That's what you're indirectly telling them. Over and over and over again, every time you succumb to your fucking addiction. That's it. That's all you have to do. Every time you're about to unwind that bottle, anytime you're about to light up that drug, I want you to think, I want you to vividly picture that one, or all your children. If you don't have children, your spouse, the people that gave birth to your fucking parents, your grandparents. Vividly picture them and tell them, fuck you. That's exactly what you're telling them. Because you're basically saying, you don't deserve the best version of myself. You deserve a drug addict version of myself. You deserve an alcoholic version of myself. Because you're fucking selfish. Because you're thinking about all the minute problems that you have. And let me tell you, I don't give a fuck what problems you have. I've had the same problems, probably even worse. And there's people in this world that have worse problems than you. There's people in this world that can't even afford fucking beer. There's people in this world that can't afford a dime, a nickel of any type of drug. There's people in this world that don't even have access to that shit. But you're over here victimizing yourself because your little petty ass fucking problems. It's ridiculous. You sound pitiful. You sound fucking pitiful. Look at the person again that you care for the most in this world right now in their fucking eyes and tell them, fuck you. It's exactly what you tell them every time you choose alcohol or drugs. I promise you'll work. If you want to become anyone of significance, I mean, it goes back to my last video. It's freeing yourself from this prison of your own mind, thinking that you need alcohol or a drug to cope with your bullshit ass problems. It's because you have committed so many crimes and have locked yourself up in this weak ass prison. It's like a level fucking 1 prison, but you're locked up. You're in prison. You have no control. You have lost all power. You are fucking powerless because you have given yourself up to your vices and your destructive habits. So if you can decide to say, you know what? This person, this one person, or my children, if it's more than one, yes, they are more important than this drug or this alcohol. Make the fucking effort. Make the fucking effort. I'm not gonna suggest you go to AA, that put this patch on. That's never worked for me personally. That hasn't worked for any of my clients who have came to me with all this shit. It's breaking the mental barriers that you have built up in your own mind, not nobody else. It wasn't the person that fucked you over. It wasn't the person that cheated on you. It wasn't the person that robbed you. It wasn't the person that left you for dead. It was your fault for putting yourself in that circumstance and giving that person the reason to do so. You take it as a lesson. Don't take it as a loss. Don't die. Don't live off of that reason that's killing you slowly. Don't let that shit don't give that shit life. You're going to have to really consciously put in the effort to kill this vice, to kill this addiction. But it's keeping that in your mind at all times. There's more people in this world to you that matter more than you to yourself. Unfortunately, that's the truth. It was my truth. I had my 2 boys when I had nothing. Right? When I was in prison, I had a jumpsuit, 2 pair of underwears, 2 pair of socks, 1 15-minute call every day. It wasn't even every day. Right? Living out of a fucking locker box because it was a situation I put myself in. I put myself in that prison mentally, which landed me into federal prison. Drugs or alcohol are an excuse and a means to escape a life that you hate. That is your sign. It's time to start creating. Stop escaping. If you're coping with a mind-altering substance to escape the life that you currently live, it's because you hate your existence. Change your reality. Don't fucking escape it. Don't patch it up with a rotten, infected ass band-aid. Fix your reality. Start working on the root fucking problem. You cannot hide. You can only hide behind alcohol and drugs for so fucking long. Before it kills you. These coping mechanisms are detrimental, are fucking deadly. They're not just some shit where you can hide in your room and isolate. And there's no damage being done physically. There's still damage being done there, emotionally, socially, all type of shit. But the damage being done through alcohol and drugs will kill you. Will kill your health, will kill your confidence. Everything else goes with it. So you choose. Will you choose drugs and alcohol, or will you choose the people that you love the most? It's exactly what you're doing when you keep resorting back to that fuck ass shit. Let's get to work.